Brittany Copeland. We're here at the Library Center Theater for the premiere of Lizzie, a biopic based off of a true story that happened way back in the day, over 100 years ago. It's sort of like the 19th century's version of the O.J. Simpson trial. Do you think Lizzie did it?
I think there's no doubt. I think there's no doubt that she did it. Yeah, I think she did it, yeah. My character, John Morse, was a suspect for like 5 seconds, and they were all like, no, he didn't do it. Yeah, he could have done it. I mean, he was a bad enough guy, he had motivation, but no.
Yeah, I think she probably did. Yeah. Yeah, and what the film posits is, here's sort of the 7 ways from Sunday in which she was driven to it. Sort of impossible to justify murder, but I think the film almost does it.
I'm not answering that one. I'm her father. I care about her. She doesn't think so, but I do.
For sure. But I heard a really good quote once where like, I'd be really horrified if she did and really disappointed if she didn't. I think that's a good quote.
Chloë Sevigny, its producer, one of the creators of the project, along with her very long friendship and professional colleague Bryce Cass, the writer, they got fascinated with Lizzie as Lizzie Borden as an iconic American outlaw woman, Lizzie Borden as a feminist. Was she driven by a very evil and repressive patriarchy, indeed even sexually abusing patriarchy, to try to explode it? You know, is that what happened? That's kind of the premise of the film.
It's a mystery. It's a horror story. There are lots of strong women in history who have taken acts which are kind of difficult to understand. So whether it's Medea or Lady M or Lizzie Borden or Alias Grace or any of these people who were being harassed or boxed or forced into a corner and they acted. And that's always such a, I think, attractive subject for us to look at, because unfortunately what happens a lot throughout history is that women were crushed. And to see a woman not get crushed and to survive and to take agency is really exciting.
It's confronting a legend that is a true story. Everybody thinks Lizzie committed a murder, but she was acquitted of this crime. And also, there was never another suspect of this crime. I get to play the guy who gets murdered, so that's a real attractive part of playing it.
I just love this character. I think that the story is so fascinating, and she's an American outlaw, and she's a gothic heroine, and people are really captivated by her. And I love true crime, and it's unsolved, and there's so many countless interpretations of the story, and I just always felt for this girl, and at 32, living in Fall River, Massachusetts in 1892, and how she had no options. The life that she created for herself in her head, and the friendship that she created with this woman in her house, and I just really was empathetic towards her, and I really wanted to play a woman that was, suffering in that way, and but trying to find the light, the freedom, and smashing the patriarchy.
This version of the story also imagines something very plausible, that it's very isolated Irish maid and very isolated Lizzie had a friendship that grew into a romance. This is a way to survive without losing our minds, kind of relationship. And I think they're all very beautifully done. As I say this, I'm going to see the film in like 30 minutes for the first time. So I'm really excited, and I'm crossing my fingers.
1 minute she's an angel, the next minute you don't know what she's going to do. She's suffering at the same time. It's an unbelievably complex role, and I find her very limpid, like she can change very quickly and very simply, very easily from one thing to another, and that's the way I would see Lizzie, someone utterly unpredictable.
Kristen Stewart of Twilight fame also starred in this film. She was not here for the premiere. There's plenty of times, though, for her and the rest of the country to see this flick. We have a feeling it might blow up. It might go big. There's conversations of awards, maybe even the Oscars next year.